Hello? Oh my gosh, why is my webcam so bright? Hope everybody's doing well today. On this fine Sunday afternoon. Alright. I've got 3 different commissions I'm working on, but first thing I'm gonna work on this one. Which I get to draw the inside of a car. I'm probably gonna do another September request stream before September ends on October 1st. So probably Tuesday, which is September 30th, right? I think. Because right now there's also like a, they're doing like a special where if you give 5 subs, it gives like additional subs of a random amount or something. Not sure if we'll get another person gifting 5 subs again, but you can't see too much of my desk behind me, which is probably a good thing because if I do have to show my desk for any reason this stream, I apologize. It's a huge mess because I was setting up stickers on it, like testing out making stickers of my Estelle and Joshua. I have actually stuck to my water bottle to test also. But oh my gosh, my table is just covered in sticker shit right now. It's been a fun journey figuring it out, though. I'll say that. But I am glad I have it figured out now. Because I'm about probably after I finish these 3 commissions I have right now, I'm going to go in hard on drawing stickers and prints for upcoming artist alleys. I have some ideas of stuff I want to do, but might ask if anyone has any particular things they'd like. I asked that before, and some people had ideas, but So, if you couldn't tell from the reference images I have over here, this is the Commissioner's OC, but he is pretty heavily based on Reen, I'm told. Hey Rachel, oh yeah, I was just explaining that this actually technically isn't Reen, it's a Commissioner's OC who is heavily based on Reen, so that's why they wanted me to commission, or they wanted me to draw it. They're like, you've drawn some Reens before. You could do this, right? Hey Austin. Yeah. You know, you knew who to come to, right? Some Reens. Some would say I've drawn a few Reens in my time. At least 2. This is what I have for the colors so far, since you're here. I kind of went with like almost like a sunset in the background in the sky, but if you want like more of a pure blue sky or something, just let me know. I could change it. Loving it so far. Sunset is perfect. Giving it good vibes. Thank you. You see the OC has got the poliosis. What is that? Oh, the like white streak in his hair. I didn't know it had a name. Yeah, I've learned something new today. It's also called a Malin streak. I see. I've been playing Clair Obscur, so I'm just thinking like, oh, so Verso has that too. The white streak is just what happens in your world when someone dies and is resurrected. Oh, that means he died before and was resurrected. Wow, he is a Trails character. I'm sorry. He got better. I'm happy for him. Okay, I'm like, what the hell is this marking underneath his eye and what layer is it on? Oh. Up here, what the hell? Let me just fix that big erase mark I put there. You finished a fanfic last night? You're so glad to be done with that fucker? Well, congrats. What fanfic did you finish? Hi, Chi. I'm doing good. How are you today? It's called Family. It's about Paulette and her backstory. That's cool. I feel like Paulette, she deserves some more love. That's for sure. Got a 100 line a few days ago and working on that. Yeah, I have a 100 line, but I have not started it yet. But, that's the next thing we're gonna read once we finish reading all the House and Fata Morgana visual novels, of which there are several, because we actually finished the actual House and Fata Morgana a little while back, and now we're reading the, like, sequel one they did, the Requiem for Innocence. And then, after all that, we'll do 100 line. We love and respect Paulette in this Twitch chat. We sure do. I just remember when someone, or when my husband first saw her, he was like, "Oh my god, can I romance her?" Oh, someone gave you kudos? That's cool. Yay, kudos. No, you can't romance Paulette. She's with some other guy who fumbled her before now. Does anyone remember Kudos candy bars? I don't know if I had those. They added like a whole new set of brushes on here. Like, see, there's like this new Procreate library, and they've got like a bunch of new watercolor brushes and stuff. So I'm like curious to try them, but I'm like, but my familiar spaces. I'm running back to my old brushes all the time. Running back to my old brushes like a frightened animal. I'll have to do some kind of drawing to just test them out, but like for stuff like commissions, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Kudos is a brand of milk chocolate granola cereal bar produced by Mars Incorporated. I see. What if the brushes make it look weird, right? I know what these brushes do, and I know how they behave. And I don't... The new ones are unfamiliar and scary to me. You also have 13 Sentinels, and you like the turn-based stuff, 100 line more. You still have to really play 13 Sentinels. That's another one I hear really good things about, but haven't played. My husband played it. We have a copy, but I just haven't played it yet. There's so many games I need to play. Like I said, I'm finishing Clair Obscura now. Hey, EC Orion. Well, technically, it's the Commissioner's OC who looks a lot like Rean. No, you're good. He is based on Rean, I'm told. I'm gonna be saying that. Yeah, I mean, listen. I do draw Rean a lot, so I know how to draw a guy who looks like Rean. That's for sure. Yeah, he technically has sunglasses, but I have that layer turned off right now. Maybe he'll look. Maybe the difference will be more apparent when the sunglasses layer is on. Kudos for pronouncing the name right. You know how many people try to make it sound like Orion? That's weird. Maybe I don't know. Maybe it's because maybe I have Milliam to thank for this, that I see it and I say Orion. With the sunglasses, it's definitely not Rean. I mean, when did Rean wear sunglasses? Unless you put on the accessory, I guess. Based Milliam. She is based. Everybody say thank you, Milliam. And Altina, too. Guess that's also her last name. Originally he was his own guy, but you're playing Charles of Cold Steel at the time, so he became more Rean-like as the campaign went on. Yeah, that is fair. And you know what? I kind of did the opposite in a campaign I was in, where I just made it Rean from the start. I played a campaign where I was just like, my character's just Rean. Thank you, Milliam and Altina. I know how to pronounce words. Thanks you. Even if we put sunglasses on Rean, there's no way he could hide his baby girlness. It's true. It'd be like that scene where he tried smoking a cigar and then he like choked on it. Some of the best OCs start as, what if this one guy was over here instead? Exactly. There's so many good OCs that just start using like another character as a springboard. A lot of my OCs, who I haven't drawn very often, but a lot of them actually are based on my old Maple Story characters. What does baby girl mean to me? What a deep question. I think in essence, it's any character I can look at and go, oh, baby girl, no. You have a whole, you have a whole new work surrounding two of your old Mabinogi characters. That's cool. I remember Mabinogi. I used to play some of that too. I mean, that and MapleStory were both published by Nexon, so I kind of just played like all of Nexon's games for a while because I found them through MapleStory. You were imagining time-traveling fangirls encountering the Beatles and confusing them by going, "Oh my god, aren't they baby girl? They're so baby girl." I mean, I'm sure that if Beatles fangirls of the era knew that word, they would have used it. I'm certain of this. I think a good baby girl has to be a little pathetic, not useless though. There's a difference between the two that is overlooked. Yeah, I think a little pathetic is a requirement for me too. To you, a baby girl is a character usually male that look like they would cry at the drop of a hat and feel an instinctive protectiveness toward them like a tiny deer. Yeah, that tracks actually. Your mom's a huge Beatles fan. You should explain to her what a baby girl is and see if she thinks it applies to the Beatles. She will. Please do, and report the results. Think it'll be Ringo Starr being baby girl? 100% Ringo? Okay, I'll trust you guys' judgment on that one, because... I mean, I know the Beatles, but... I don't think I know them enough to make baby girl judgments. The baby girl council is uninformed. The Beatles made great music and were very cute. They could also be total fuckboys, and so to you it's subversive to imagine them being baby girlified. Well, that's the thing. I definitely think the fangirls would have baby girlified them if they knew. That's why we have to go back in time and introduce it. We have to introduce this invasive species of fandom terminology. Paul McCartney is still alive, isn't he? Why don't we ask him what he thinks? Oh, Ringo's still alive too? Okay, well, I mean, we'll ask Ringo if he thinks he would be the most baby girl. I wish my husband was awake right now. He's a way bigger Beatles fan than me, and he could give his opinion. What about the Monkees? I know even less about them. Besides that, my aunt was like a big fan of them. Paul and Ringo have both been tiny on screen once. Paul in Help and Ringo in Shining Time Station. But they got like shrunk or something. I can hold the Beatles in my hand. Hit with the baby girl beam they were. I'm always hitting boys with the baby girl beam. Sometimes not even on purpose. I've actually had 2 different people tell me that like, oh, I never saw Reen as a baby girl until I saw your art, and I'm just like, don't tell me that. I'm too powerful now. You've given me too much power telling me that. I have the power to baby girlify Reen, even in the eyes of others. Paul got shrunk because Ringo had a ring stuck on his finger and they were going to inject it with a shrinking solution, but Paul got injected instead. He was also naked with a gum wrapper to protect his modesty. Wow. That's some insane lore. I guess I wasn't familiar with the I wasn't familiar with the Beatles lore. All that happened in real life, PTW. They got shrink rays. The Beatles made a lot of money with their music, so they could afford shrink rays or shrink injections. I don't even remember what song it was, but like there was one time my husband heard a Beatles song playing and he asked me if I knew who it was, and I was just like, no. And he was like, it's the Beatles, what? And he's like never let me live that down ever now. I don't even remember what song it was. Now I kind of turned it into a bit though. So even when he puts on the Beatles and I do know that it's them, I'll still be like, no, who's that? Also, John said that you gotta hide your love away. He was feeling 2 foot small, so I guess that makes John baby girl too. Now all we have left is George. Michelle will find a way to baby girlify him. Oh, I'm sure. He was still a Beatle after all. OC lore, whenever someone would meet Levi, this guy being drawn right now, they would always ask who that twink was. So now half the town knows Levi as that twink. I mean, seems pretty accurate to a character based on Reen to me. I've seen some debate about from some people that they don't think Reen is a twink. What do you guys think? I mean, I suppose I could see the argument for twunk, but... I don't know. I've had gay guys in my replies calling him a twink, and I tend to defer to them on this subject. Yeah, I mean, I would say Elliot is probably more twinkish. Reen is probably more twunk leaning, but shots or more Elisa art. Well, I'm already drinking a glass of wine, so you could choose to make me more goofy if you'd like. Twunk, you kind of think Kurt is a bit twinkish. I could see that. Acquisition screwdrivers, balls to the wall. I drink a screwdriver right now. Oh, I hope you're talking about the drink and not literal screwdrivers. Actually, I wanted... screwdrivers are one of the few times you enjoy orange juice. Okay, good. I read that right. But yeah, I quite like orange juice cocktails. Like, I like screwdrivers, I like mimosas, I like fuzzy navels. And I can drink them at like 11 a.m. on a Sunday and not feel trashy because it's a brunch drink. But unfortunately we don't have orange juice right now, because I actually was thinking like, oh, I'll make a mimosa or a screwdriver for my Sunday stream. And then we don't have any orange juice, so I'm drinking wine. And I'm like, this feels like slightly sadder somehow, but I don't care. I can't drink on my streams during the week, so I'm gonna drink something on my Sunday stream, okay? Reminds you need to drink the mead you made and just start a new batch? Ooh, do you like make mead? That's cool. I quite like mead. There's a meadery somewhat near me that I go to sometimes. Hell yeah, you do. It's fun to watch it bubble away. That's so cool. How is it hard to make? Oh my gosh. Rachel, your message got blocked, I guess because of the word twinks, but I don't know why it didn't get blocked before. So I let it through, but yeah, I think there's plenty of twinks in Pokemon though, to answer your question. I'd say Morty's pretty twinkish. I like Morty, but I think he's twinky. Same with Faulkner. Just thinking of Gen 2 gym leaders now, but is In a twink? Oh, definitely, I think. Oh my god. Get this person fuck off. Oh my god, I can't fucking type, probably because of the wine. T-E-I... It's actually really easy. Once you have the equipment, there's nothing to it. 3 pounds of honey and a gallon of spring water. Drop in some yeasty boys, go to the store and let them go to town. Oh wow, that's cool. I suppose there's the hurdle of getting the equipment first, but blows that guy up with my mind. I like to think that's what I do when I type /ban. Grusha. Oh yeah, Grusha's a twink for sure. One of my favorite Pokemon leaks of all time was when they just leaked that blurry picture of Grusha just with the caption he/him. Leaked with your pronouns. Eclusion Dance. I fucking love this song. Everyone's like, Singa sucks, and I'm like, well, I can't say he totally sucks because he did this song. Sorry, buddy. There's a Reddit post calling Wallace a twink queen. Oh, he seems pretty twinky to me, so that tracks. Honestly, I think there's more twinks in Pokemon than not. I think it would be easier to name the guys who aren't twinks. Like, I'd say like, what's his name? Yes, I'd say Archie is not a twink. You always love the leak of Meryl with the caption Blue Pikachu. Yeah, good old Pika Blue. I remember seeing Pokemon the first movie in theaters, and it was like this big thing that the Pikachu short before the movie had Meryl and Snubbull in it when they weren't in the games yet. Does anybody now even remember that Snubbull was like a fucking marketing drop? We're getting hyped up about Snubbull in this house. A reference to Jesse building a harem of twinks and femboys? Wait, who else is- I guess maybe they're counting James, but who else is there? Yeah, there are even rumors of how to get Snubbull or Bruno in the games. Yeah. Oh, it's just a fantasy of hers in one of the early episodes. I see. Yeah, I remember all those Pokemon playground rumors back then. Rumors on how to get Pika Blue. Because it was one of the Poke gods, I remember. Yeah. See, the funny thing though with those rumors is they were completely nonsensical. But then you see the stuff that's actually real, like how to activate the missing no glitch, and it's like, okay, well, I guess that explains why I believed those. Because I remember my friend showing me the missing no thing, and I was like, what the hell is this bullshit he's pulling? And then it, like, actually worked, and I was like, oh, what the fuck? personally, I still love Meryl and Azumarill. Well, maybe not in Gen 2, but as soon as they get the ability Huge Power, I love them. No. I think it's cute. I'm a cute Pokemon lover. Yeah, I used an Azumarill some in Gen 6 competitive. That was like the last time I played competitive Pokemon really seriously, but they're blue and spherical, exactly. You show me a spherical Pokemon, I'm in, okay? You had a Meryl with thick, fat, and black too recently, and it sucked. I think it had the worst nature too. Yeah, that ability is definitely the worst one. Shout out to Spoink. Big fan of Spoink. Spoink is so cute. I also love Spheal. I gotta love Spheal. You feel sorry for Spoink, but it is adorable. What? Because it has that thing where it has to keep bouncing forever or it dies. Just like the humble shark. Does that mean that the shark PNG in Ocarina of Time is dead because it's just sitting there? No, not the OOT Shark PNG. I just want to know, was that like a stock PNG? Did somebody make that? Did somebody make a shark and we're like, we have to put this in Ocarina of Time somewhere. I made it. We can't go let it go to waste. You googled is Reen baby girl. Most of it is just random Reen pages, but you did find a tweet saying, does Elisa call Reen baby girl? The answer is yes. Well, as long as it's not only me doing it, I guess. It's like somewhat encouraging to me that someone else out there has had the thought of Isreen baby girl. Hey Pinhead Larry, hope you're doing well today. I think all the class 7 guys are baby girl, even Elliot, especially in some of your fics. Yeah, actually, okay, so that whole thing about like, oh, we're picking out people with aptitude for the Arcus from different classes because from different classes as in richness or nobles or whatever, picking people from different social standings, blah blah blah. That was all a lie. Actually, they just picked the boys who seemed the most baby girl. And then Machias shows up at the beginning and acts like a big misogynist, and they were like, "Oh fuck, did we mess up with this one?" No. Sorry, Machias. That was mean. I love you. They had Oliver picking them out, so of course he'd use the baby girl test to determine Arcus aptitude. Exactly. They're like, he's like, okay, well, sure, this one is good with the Arcus, but like, he's not very baby girl though. We can't let him in, guys. Baby girlification is the cure for misogyny. Sexism is over, finally. Me drawing a baby girl saying that. I need Machias to write out his essay that says, "I'm sorry, women." You're good. I should ask my husband about the Joker's boner. I'll ask him. He's asleep though. It's the cure for all society's ills. Let's baby girlify Schmelga. Let's baby girlify Weissman. Let's do it. I think I'm already on it with the Schmelga one. I'll say that. I still want to bring my husband on for my birthday stream in October. Still trying to decide what I'm gonna have him do though. But I think it will be funny. Instead of shooting him, Crow could baby girlify Gilead. I don't know if we could get him to agree to that, but... Crow, why didn't you think of this one? You immediately went to shooting him when you could have baby girled him? Crow voice, you want me to what? The rest of the Imperial Liberation Front's just like, it's the only way. You know, Scarlet is a Fujoshi. Yeah, she probably is. I like fanfics where Scarlet is just like where like, you know, Crow is still in the Imperial Liberation Front, but he's getting his crush on Reen, and Scarlet is just in the background, like being his wingman, basically. Like, I love that characterization of her in fanfics. Just like teasing him about his crush in the background and stuff. And Vita, oh my god, I can. Vita being a Fujoshi is crazy. R.I.P. Crow. Your ukulele. I just remember there was like that one shop sign that that shortened ukulele to like ukes, and it was like ukes for sale. And I'm like, oh, that's beautiful. That's good stuff. Please never change your signage. There was a poster in your town for a ukulele festival called Uke Fest, and you had to do a triple take. That's beautiful. I hope you got a picture. If not, I hope they hold the festival again so you can take a picture. You just got here. Yeah, it does look like Reen, doesn't it? Metal Arm Reen. It's the Commissioner's OC, who's very based heavily on Reen. You didn't get a pic, sadly. Oh well. But yeah, hey Amy, hope you're doing well. Maybe I should like put a note that's like not Reen OC. Cuz I mean it's understandable assumption that that's who I'm drawing, but how am I liking Fields of Mystria? I'm loving it. I'm having a hard time deciding who to marry because I love everybody. And they're all so cute and hot and pretty, and I can marry guys and girls, so I can't choose. I know, I've heard you can like date all of them, which is good for me. But I don't know how I'll like choose at the end. Plus, I heard you can date the dragon, and I don't even have him yet. Well, I have him, but like not his human version. The bi dilemma. Yeah, didn't they consider how much harder this would be for bisexual people? Who's your favorite, Amy? I will say physically my type, Hayden is like the most physically my type for sure. Also, sorry if you're on Twitch, there's ads unless you're a sub. March? Oh. Yeah. March is super cute. Yeah. See, the funny thing is, I also like tsunderes, and he's very tsundere, but I think I, like, am somehow getting his affection up higher than anyone else faster. So it's funny because he's like tsundere, but he also seems to love me faster than anyone else. Alright. So, have fun playing Mystria, Amy. Thank you for the follow, Cherry Raro. Welcome to the stream. There's an ad break, so people who aren't subbed won't know I'm drinking wine. I'm gonna sneak some wine. You don't know who this man is, but it's a vibe, you know? Yeah, he's the commissioner's OC. But yeah, you're right. He's vibing. He's vibing on the Florida coast. Are you guys out of ad jail? Are you back? Alright, thanks for joining, Rachel. Have a good rest of your Sunday. You just noticed my Fujoshi tag? Yeah, there was one time one of my mutuals was talking about how he checks the Fujoshi tag for streamers, and you should add that tag if you're a Fujoshi. And I was like, okay, I'll do that. I didn't know people checked that tag. If anyone ever finds my stream because they checked the Fujoshi tag, I need to know. Oh shit. Bro, I was on the wrong layer. That's what we hit the undo button over and over for. Okay. That's better. Yeah, I'll probably stream till around like 5 o'clock. I actually finally updated my Twitch stream schedule after like 2 years. So I changed. It's because my streams kind of drifted later and later as time went on, and I just never updated the schedule. So now they're more accurate to the times I usually stream. I'd still like to try doing a Saturday stream too, though. Because I literally do this earlier stream for like some of my friends in Europe to be able to watch, but then some of them tell me that this is still too late for them. So if I did it on Saturday, it would be okay. Since there's no work the next day, but we'll experiment. I might alter his sunglasses a little, because the references, they look a bit taller than how I drew them. You don't know if I'm into things like Hell of a Boss or Has Been Hotel. We feel like I'd get a kick out of the Wolf Girl. I did watch all of Has Been Hotel one night with some friends who really liked it, but I'm gonna be like 100%. We were all drinking, and I think I was like really drunk by the end of it. I don't super remember the later parts. You love the massive Pikachu in the back? Thank you. That is actually the third of my massive Pikachus. I have 3 giant Pikachu plushies. One I have had since I was like 5, and it kind of looks like it's dying. The other 2 are a little more recent, so they don't look like that. Sunglasses are meant to be Ray-Bans, so as long as they have a thick, square frame, they're good to me. Okay. I'll at least make the frames a little thicker. So is it safe to assume he's my fave? I do love Pikachu, but actually, my favorite Pokemon is very hard for me to choose because I like so many of them. I do tend to say Wooper a lot of the time when people ask me that, but I love Wooper. I have a plushie of Wooper too, but he's over there off camera. Oh shit. Random plushie, you want the Wooper? Well, we gotta get the Wooper then. There he is. He's so cute. Whoops. Whoop. Can I like... Will he sit on my shoulder? I don't know if I can balance it well enough, but... No! Alright, I'll hold him like this. He will be helping. There we go. I used to have 2 Whooper plushies. And I think this is the one I bought for, there was one year we went to Dragon Con and they always do, an event at the Georgia Aquarium. Like a cosplay night event at the aquarium. And so we wanted to do like a ocean fish themed cosplay for that. And so me and my friends all did like a, Team Aqua from Pokemon group. And I had this little Whooper plushie like sticking out of my bag. I guess since I was Team Aqua, maybe I stole it. I don't know. Hey Friar, is that Reen? Almost. It is Austin's OC that he commissioned me to draw, who is very based on Reen. I think I'll make his eyes darker so you can see them more in the sunglasses. The black part. For a future reference, how many shot redeems would it take for me to make one of Sandra Lee's cocktails? What? Does she have like really strong cocktails with a lot of shots in them or something? I don't know if I know them, but that might be fun. Multiple shot redeems make a cocktail. Well, I guess I'll say it depends on how many shots are in the cocktail. We need to pay respect to the most functional daytime alcoholic out there. I guess I should look up her stuff. Oh, I can't watch because your PC is lagging so bad. I'm sorry, Friar, but thank you. Thank you for stopping by. Alright, Whooper, sit still for a sec. Oh no, he fell. I said sit still, bucko. Right, I'm making you want to draw right now, but you can't right now? Oh no, I'm sorry. Well, I'm glad I'm glad about the making you want to draw part at least. That's good. I'm sorry you can't right now though. Oh, the 2 shots of vodka lady? You know what, I was actually thinking, is she the 2 shots of vodka lady? But I was like, no, probably not, Alyssa. Don't ask that. You're gonna sound really stupid. But then she was, so never mind. Have I ever seen No Country for Old Men? I have not. I've heard it's a good movie. Okay, my next question is, what cocktail was she making in the 2 shots of vodka video? I have to find it. And maybe that'll be the cocktail I make. Alright. It was called the Lush Lagoon. Oh damn, you got the receipt, thank you. Alright, let's see what's in the Lush Lagoon. 1 second, Whooper. One kiwi peeled and sliced. 2 shots of vodka. 1 shot melon liqueur. 1 part simple syrup. Dash jalapeno pepper juice. That sounds good. It's got crushed kiwi in it. Let it be known she was with Como for a while, so we don't blame her. Oh god. Yeah, she can drink all the day vodka that she wants then. You don't drink, so this is beyond you. I usually only drink on the weekends, but it is the weekend right now, so. Granted, I do the shot redeems during the week if anybody redeems them, but otherwise I don't usually do shots on weekdays. I like a good cocktail though. So I tend to either drink wine or cocktails. I'm not a big beer person. My husband is. He loves beer. And he'll usually have me try the ones he gets, and then I try them and I'm like, no thank you. Most of the time. I also like hard cider. I like mead, like I mentioned earlier. Sometimes it can be a little sweet for me though. She killed it when she came to Halloween costumes. Like, you only think half the budget went to it. Semi-homemade with Sandra Lee is an interesting show. Okay, I'll have to check out her, like, Halloween episodes. I'm so excited for Halloween. Aside from the fact I'll be turning 33 on Halloween, but we'll ignore that. I'm excited to watch like scary movies and stuff this month though. Play some scary games. I should look up some Halloween cocktails. Those would be fun to make. Yeah, part of the reason I have to stop streaming at 5 is I'm going to my parents' house for dinner. My mom said she was making dinner at 6, so. We try to do a family dinner every Sunday. It hasn't happened the past few Sundays because we've had plans. That's how it'd be sometimes. I suppose, my husband's gonna probably be driving there if I'm drinking this wine. I was like, oh shit, I probably should have reposted my announcement post, which I try to do halfway through my stream usually. I usually do it after my ad break, but I haven't been taking breaks during the ad break the past few streams, so I forgot. So on Blue Sky, my husband said his name is Malk, is a Vampire the Masquerade reference, and for the longest time he thought it was because he spelled milk wrong. That's funny. Yeah, he would always go by Malkavian because that was his favorite class from Vampire the Masquerade. I've sure learned a lot about that tabletop game that I did not know until dating him. And his Son of Ether is a reference to Mage the Ascension, I believe. Okay. I gotta start doing more shading on the car. One of your friends knows the World of Darkness system. Wonder if you can get him to run it. Yeah, my husband's a really big fan of it. He used to do like LARPs of it in college. He did run it for me one time, so I've played it like a little bit. Oh god. Why do I keep doing that, bro? Wrong layer. One layer down. Whooper, I need you to tell me if I'm coloring on the wrong layer, okay? You're watching very carefully, aren't you, Whooper? Yeah, I mentioned this at the beginning of the stream, but it was before people were in here really. I think my next stream on Tuesday is going to be a second September request stream. Since it's like the last day of September, I'll squeeze one more in. And the last one went pretty well. And I wanted to do one that was at the later time slot since I already did one at this time. Speaking of Halloween, I still need to get candy. I don't know if we'll get any trick-or-treaters because we usually don't. Oh shit, do I have it disabled right now? The Doodle Redeem? I did disable it for... There was another stream I did that I disabled it for. But I might have forgotten to re-enable it. Let me see. Oh, I think I disabled it because that Trails in the Sky pixel art I was streaming, I kind of wanted to just focus on that on those streams. So I disabled it, but okay. Especially because it was in a totally different program and it would, you know, switching between pixel art and the regular art would have been kind of cumbersome. But, okay, it should be on again now. Hey Luna, hope you're doing well this afternoon. This fine Sunday afternoon. Oh my god, am I drawing Austin? Yes, technically, his OC. You're at work right now, but you're on a lunch break? Oh, well, thank you for stopping by. Happy to see ya. But yeah, this is Austin's OC, who is heavily based on Reen. And, yeah, most people have thought I'm drawing Reen, which is understandable. Honestly, usually you'd be correct if you assume that's who I'm drawing, even if you don't look at it. Oh, yeah, banger song alert. I remember, like, really early on in the Trails fandom, there were like people who didn't like this song, and I always thought they were crazy. I'm just glad the opinion has shifted to being correct. You were wondering if it was Reen, but you immediately recognized it was Austin's icon. Yeah. Well, you were correct. It's the inside of a very specific car, so that's why I have all these references of this one specific car. They're bonkers for hating this? Yeah, they are. Sorry about your taste, bro. Oh heck yeah, Pocket Mirror. If you're looking for a good Halloween game to play, I recommend Pocket Mirror and its sequel, Little Goody Two Shoes. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to, oh, I gotta draw the Subaru logo on the steering wheel. I just realized. How was the archipelago? You couldn't join because your plans had changed to be later. It was really fun. Yeah, I played Pokemon, and Cheerio played Muse Dash, and Austin played Ocarina of Time, and Third Energy played Bomb Rush Cyberfunk. And we didn't finish all our games in the one session, of course. We're probably gonna play another session soon. I'm just glad that I generated the game correctly, because that was my I've played in as a participant in several, but that was my first time generating one, so I'm glad I did it right. Subaru logo. Don't get too fancy with it because it's gonna be quite small. Oh my gosh, I'm already so hungry. Well, all I had for lunch today was we got Chinese food last night, and I had some leftover fried rice and miso soup. So I had that, but that was like 7 hours ago. Now I'm hungry. Chinese food is always coming in clutch with the leftovers, though. I can always count on getting 2 meals out of it. I want to adjust how the chairs are a little bit. I'll adjust the blacks a little. Gonna have to hop out since lunch is done. Well, thanks for stopping by. Good luck at work. See you later. Thank you. I will have fun. See ya. Oh gosh, I feel a sneeze coming. I feel like for some reason red wine has been making me sneeze recently. Very like weird and random, but I haven't really drawn the inside of a car very much before, so I feel like it's definitely like a good learning experience for me. That's a nice thing about commissions is they make me draw things I would probably not normally draw. I mean, of course, if it's something I don't feel like I can draw, then I'll be like, no, sorry, I don't think I can do that, but I was like, you know what? I can do the inside of a car. Like, yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Alright. Made some decent progress today. But yeah, it has been about the 2-hour mark, so I think we'll call it for today. And like I said, next stream on Tuesday is probably going to be another September request stream if you missed the first one. At a later time slot, so maybe the people who can make that one wouldn't be here. But yeah, so we'll plan that for Tuesday. The com's looking great so far. Yay! Glad to hear it. Thank you. Hope I can make it look great till the end. But yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I will see you next time. Bye, Chi. Bye, Austin. See you guys later. Bye, Prototype. Whooper says bye.